Okay, midwife, you need some purity, so burn! I will just fully heal you. I got a card. I have no idea what card. I just got one. You're gonna be fine, Gravekeeper! Bloodletter is all about collecting and playing your cards right, while a variety of odd figures come to you for aid. It is your task to use your ever-changing deck to impact and protect them from the influence of a peculiar entity looming near you. May your dubious methods work and Godspeed you. So, these are just my card slots here. I have my Miller is my current guest. So, what do I have? Health. So, purity is 50 and health is 50. So you have no sickness, which is good. But you have disbelief. Villager can be in belief or disbelief. If in belief, you can play 3 cards on them in noon and you lose a small amount of purity in the morning. If in disbelief, you will only be able to play 2 cards in noon and you lose more purity in the morning. So what do I have? A purity, minus purity and health. Hound of Consumption. Soul's Whisper gives me more purity. Purity loses health though for Sinful Blaze. Minus purity, minus sickness, I don't have that. Butcher's Nail, we don't need that. That seems like something I should keep for one of the other 2 that has sickness and health. So yeah, just a 50-50. I'm just gonna go ahead. There you go, you're gonna get that. Did that affect everyone? Okay. And my second card, I mean, is this affecting everyone? No, it's not. Well, that's not great. Book, clickable. Here you can always look at your guest stats. Well, I know my guest stats. I cannot switch over to anyone. Oh. That's how I would have done that. Okay. I can give you health. You don't need that purity, health, purity, health. So sickness, villager can have up to 3 sickness every morning. The villager loses health per sickness they have. So you lose 5 health. So I'm gonna give you a little bit more health to circumvent it. You're gonna get more purity. And you know what, just to make sure that you're fine and topped off, because you're gonna stay sick, I'm sorry about that. And you're also sick, the herbalist. I can make you believe. These would just cancel each other out. You're gonna lose some health, but I'm gonna make you believe. That's all I think I might do. Choose a villager's upgrade by clicking on it. You will also get a new card. Seamstress. Upgrade a card with purity plus 10. Herbalist. 50% chance to heal 1 sickness off of every guest. That sounds good. Remove 1 card and get a choice of 3 in return. I would love to have the herbalist. The 50% chance to get rid of sickness seems good. Success. Nice. So no one's sick anymore. I think that's good. Choose a card to add to your deck by clicking on it. Purity plus 5 per 1 card in your discard pile. That is a good card for later. Interesting. Sickness minus 1, just releasing sickness, and purity disbelief. I'm gonna take the purity. If I ever cut him, I'm gonna take the sickness. I wanna get rid of sickness. Okay. Well, I have more people here now. Okay. Okay. You need some purity. I'm gonna give you that purity. The health, I'm gonna keep the health. You get the sickness removed and you may be on your way, my friend. You're looking pretty good the way you are. Everyone has a little bit of sickness again. I'm gonna be fine with you though, because you have more than enough health. Honestly, I think you can just go. You'll be fine. You, on the other hand, you could use... You take 2 purity. You could use those. And because of that, I'm going to also get rid of your sickness. There you go, Executioner. Love the way you look, by the way. Really metal look there with the corpse on your head. Or the head in your wheel. I have no idea. Looking good though. And now you. You need health. So you're gonna get health. You're gonna get health. You're gonna lose some purity, but you're gonna get some health. It's ought to be fine, right? Okay, upgrade a card with purity, remove 1 or 2 cards from deck, 50%. That would again be really good. Every guest will regenerate +2 health after you treat them during daytime. Maybe. Every guest loses 10 health, increase your hand size. Now we're gonna do that one. Every guest will regain 2 health after you treat them during daytime. Gonna do that. Shuffle 2 cards from this card to draw a pile. Discard all cards. That's a good ending card in sickness. I'm gonna do that. If I keep that till the very end, we're gonna be fine. Even more people are here. I need to be careful. I don't want the entity to actually kill anyone. If I remember correctly from reading that, I lose if the entity kills 4 people. The statue house of a mysterious entity plaguing the guests. Overnight, it decreases their purity and distributes sickness amongst them. It is your task to counter these effects during the daytime by playing your cards, filling up the collective purity until it bits the trigger point. Extracts a bloodstone and damages the entity. Do this 4 times to win. In return, the entity will try to kill your guests by bringing their purity or health down to 0. If 4 guests die, you lose. Okay. I'm looking okay-ish. You could actually deal with losing some health there, so we're fine. This one, I should get rid of that, because disbelief, no, that gives me belief. And that's good. Disbelief, the disbelief one I should get rid of. You're good, but you don't have sickness. You have sickness, you're not good. We're gonna keep that for the minstrel. Butcher. I mean, you're at 40. Looking at everyone else, yeah, no, I'm gonna send you on your way. Thank you for being here. Glacier. You lose purity, but yeah, honestly, purity to get rid of the sickness. For you, that seems like something I could actually do. There you go. You're no longer sick. Be on your way, my friend. You look a little bit worse for wear. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna give you 15 back. You gonna stay sick? Well, actually, will you? Looking at that, I think I'm gonna actually take care of your sickness. There you go. Goodbye. What you need is purity. And that's all I'm gonna do for you. You will need some purity, but whatever. You need health. So, health, and I'm gonna discard all my cards, but you are as fit as can be, Bone Carver. Good for you, right? Love what you're doing there. Beautiful. Anyway, good night. Every future card reward will have 1 more option. Interesting. I could go for the health again. Duplicate a card. Oh, 50% chance to bring 2 random guests from disbelief to belief. I think I'm good with that though. I'm gonna do that again because it's stackable and it's good. Let's go. Sickness -1, discard 2 cards. Just sickness -1. I wouldn't have the negative bonus to that. More health for purity. Or do I want to get rid of that? I'm gonna go once more just for that. We're looking... Okay, Miller definitely needs to have some faith, and I need to get rid of some sickness because there's some sickness spreading around. Okay, midwife, you need some purity, so burn! And... technically don't need that, I would need to get rid for you. You're gonna be fine for today, goodbye. You look fine the way you are, Bone Carver. We don't need to see each other today, so goodbye. You have 2 sickness. You have a lot of purity, so I'm gonna get rid of those. And you're on your way. Goodbye, Gravekeeper. You are pretty dang hurt in your purity, so you're gonna do that. I hope you're fine there, Miller. You have sickness, gonna get rid of that. Courtesy of me. And there you go. Executioner, I'm happy to keep you nice and healthy. For some odd reason. I'm gonna do the purity thing because I feel like I'm struggling with my purity a little bit. I could make that one better, so that the exchange is a little bit more worth it. I'm gonna do that. I can only do 1, right? Yeah, I can only do 1. I'm gonna do that so that it's a little bit more worth it. I could also do that, and it's only -5 for the belief. But I need to bring belief up, so I'm gonna need to do that. Oh, purity +20 if 0 sickness. Yes, please. I'm struggling with a few people's purity. Otherwise, we're looking good. Health, I'm surprisingly enough having in good shape. There you go. Up with that. I'm gonna need that one on my hand. Yeah, no, you are fine, Minstrel. Goodbye. You definitely need some purity. You're gonna get the 10. Ought to be fine with that. Thank you, Executioner. I'll see you next time. You need some. You're also gonna need that. And some purity for you. There you go. I could also try to make you believe again, but that's not worth it. I have a problem with you. Yeah. I hope you're not gonna die. There you go. Miller, I'm sorry that I'm so bad. Oh, you have sickness. Now you have 0 sickness. There you go, that's good. And take the health. The butcher is fine. I'm still struggling with purity. I could make this even more worth it. I'm gonna upgrade that one this time. Purity 15, sickness -1 is good. Belief if at least 40 purity. That one. Curse of the Flesh, health -40. Oh. Because the Miller died. Dang. Disbelief, this card will be destroyed after you play it. I could do this for the Bone Carver. So you definitely need that. And then I'm gonna do that, get rid of one of his sicknesses. Hey there. Hey Bone Carver, sorry. I hope you believe me. And then get rid of your sickness. I love you. That one I need for the midwife. You get that. Goodbye. Midwife needs. You get purity. And I'm gonna get rid of your sickness. You're good. Purity for you. There you go. That's some good belief there. And some good health, herbalist. Let's go. All of a sudden this is a lot more stressful. I'm gonna go for the health again, because this actually is something that keeps me afloat a little bit. Shuffle 2 cards, -1 sickness, discard 2 cards. I'm gonna do the purity thing again. My biggest problem is honestly my belief. My health, I'm surprisingly good at keeping at bay. So, Gassir, you seem low. I'm gonna get rid of your sickness, and then you're gonna get 20 of that. Be on your way, Glacier. You just need a little bit of purity. You're gonna get that, and be on your way. The herbalist. You are in belief and everything. You have enough health. Be on your way. So I'm gonna make that. I will need to do that. So we are in belief again. Okay, let's go for purity, because that's a good one. And 15 health, there you go. Kinda think I managed to eke that one out again. Health? Does that work? Plus 10 health for that? That one makes it actually a good card then. Hey, wait, that's actually not bad. The sickness card. Let's give that some extra boost there. Sickness -1 if at least 50 health. Let's not play. You become immune to health loss and sickness gain until next noon. That seems like something that I will want to do for someone that is in good standings already, like the herbalist. Just put that on them and we're fine. On someone who is actually critical and I cannot do anything for them. So there you go. I say, that's all I will do for you today, Minstrel. Believe in you, you can do that. Butcher. You have nothing. Be on your way. I trust that you're fine. I'm gonna get rid of your sickness. There you go. I should have kept that actually for the bone carver. And that's all I can do. That's kind of bad. Midwife. There you go. And why not give you some health as well? So you sadly have the sickness, but no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of your sickness for 10, and then we heal you a lot. Bone cover, you're back in the running. How far am I? This feels stressful all of a sudden. Let's go. Yes! Okay, that helped. I hope. Sickness -2. Just believe. Just straight up belief seems good. Executioner, please, you need to stay alive. Barely, but you're alive. I'm not sure if I'm doing good here. Okay, the executioner needs some. You also need some. Okay, let's go here, and you become immune to health loss and sickness gain until, and you're also gonna get that. Let's go, seamstress. Bone carver. It's 25. You are in belief. You don't need any of these things necessarily. I'm gonna do that. There you go. Be on your merry way. Butcher is looking okay. I'm gonna give you a sickness one because I don't need those. Gonna survive. Just believe, not useful in this situation. Hey, believe in you, thank you. Blessing of the Blood, health 50. Believe. There you go. There you go, more health. Be fully healed. Why do I get that now? I could have used it just a moment earlier. Gosh, flipping. Okay, I want to have more purity on my cards. What would be a good card to give purity to? I believe. Anything that actually... Yeah. There we go. Go with that. Holy excrement. That's good. Sickness +1 and belief. I'm gonna take the health one again. Please, everyone, stay alive. This is difficult to get up there. Okay. I need this one for the Glacier. Like, no questions asked. You get that one. You are in belief, so I don't need that. I'm not sure if anyone is currently not in belief. Can I see it? Believe. Okay, I have 3 people that are in disbelief. Okay, that's good to know. Ah yeah, there I can see it. Okay. Butcher, you're good, I think. Move it. Seamstress. You're gonna get that. It's not a lot, but you're gonna get that. Be fine with that. Midwife, you will lose some purity, but your sickness will be gone. It ought to be worth something, right? Also, believe. Thank you. Then blessing for you, because we definitely need you up there. And sure, let's give you some health as well. You need some belief. So 20 belief, there you go. And you could lose some health, but you would believe afterwards. And then, to make up for that, there's the health back. Thank you, Glacier. I think I definitely need more purity in my cards. Something that comes up a lot is this one. Like a definite. This one comes up a lot, so let's do that. You become immune to purity loss and disbelief until... That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one, because that's something that I need. I need to keep my purity up. My purity is suffering a lot. Okay, but everyone is in belief now. We're good. Herbalist, gain some purity. And is anyone... No one is critical with health. Again, it's not a problem that I have. But you're safe with health now. There we go. Now you're good. You are really low. Sickness 0. I'm gonna keep that combo though. Gain some health. You're on your way, Glacier. You're pretty good. I'm just gonna give you the belief one because it doesn't matter. I need the sickness one. Don't wanna discard. Health. I'm gonna keep that for the minstrel. Okay, good. Be on your way, Butcher. Purity and belief. There you go, get that. Gonna cure your sickness and you gain even more belief. You need that, my friend. Be on your way. In the minstrel, I kinda messed that up. Definitely needed some purity here. Have some purity though. Got lucky with that one. Don't have sickness. I will just fully heal you. I got a card. I have no idea what card. I just got one. Again, we need purity. And I think I need purity on like everything that I can play. Like I don't think I can afford having purity loss. So getting rid of the sickness and having more purity seems like a good thing. And more purity if sickness is 0. Let's just go for that. I just need to somehow get all of that because my purity is really suffering and I need to get it up. Otherwise I'm not gonna get anywhere. Okay, the midwife, that one's gonna be for later. You become immune to purity loss. You are in belief. That's all I'm gonna do for you today. Because there's some people that are definitely more in need of these cards than you are. So be on your way. Minstrel, you are good. I'm gonna give you the 10. We ought to be fine with that. Be on your way. I'm gonna keep that one for the bone carver. You could... I'm not really playing a lot of cards. The belief card is right now not useful. If I need to push the upgrade that one so that it doesn't lose me as much health and also gives me belief, purity. I'm gonna do that. It's better than nothing right now. So the 10, you need that. So you have 0 sickness. There you go. You're not gonna get that. That seems pointless. Okay. You're gonna be fine. There you go. Purity and some extra health and be fine, bone carver. Be fine. You were a little bit critical for me in a moment there. Okay. So what did I say? What card was that? Where I was like that one needs to be upgraded so it doesn't suck as much? I don't think it's in here. No, it's not in here. No, it's this one. This one. There you go. Sickness minus... Honestly... Do I need to pick one? I'm gonna take the sickness card because that just... I should pick a draw card at this point. That's what I need. I need to be able to draw cards. No, the butcher is really sick, I guess. Executioner needs some purity. And... you can become immune against health loss. We're gonna be fine with that. Next up, midwife. You're gonna become unsickened and healthier. And you need some purity. There you go. Be on your merry way. 25. You have a sickness of 1. No longer you do. I'm gonna give you that as well because I need some cards. Beautiful. You have no sickness, so that's good. You're gonna get that. That just gets rid of sickness now. I'm gonna do that and just gonna give you the health just to see what I get for the herbalist. Health and belief. I'm gonna do that so that you get some purity. You get more purity and then I will do that. And that's for the next day. That's really good. You're on 100 with everything and that's beautiful. Again, purity is definitely a bottleneck of mine. Let's... Actually, everything that could give me health would be good if it also could give me purity. Let's go for that. Everything that can give me health also can give me purity. Immune to health loss. Let's do that. We're getting slowly but surely up there with that. The thing is, I've not been good with getting up there. The Butcher is again really critical. So Herbalist is looking good as it is. You become immune to everything, be on your way. You could use some. There you go, Midwife, that's all I think I need for you. Could do, honest, nah, yeah. We're gonna keep that for the Butcher, makes more sense. Seamstress, take your Purity. I think we're fine there. You also Purity. Yeah, need that. You big goober. And now you need to get not sick and get some health on Purity. I should have really kept the Purity cards for you. I'm an idiot in that case. I did that though, so whatever. More Purity for like everything. Believe if at least for the Purity. Shuffle 2 cards from a discard pile to the draw pile. Yeah. We're fine. We're getting somewhere. I really need to bring the Butcher up. That's the big thing. Butcher is low. So the Midwife is doing okay. You get some... The next one would be the Bone Carver. The Bone Carver could deal with some of those things. I'm gonna do that for the Midwife. You're on your way. Oh, the Seamstress is the next. Then the Herbalist would probably be the next. So the last one is the Bone Carver, because I would need those two for the Bone Carver. You're fine. You are fine as well. Butcher, you need that. Talked about that, but you need that. And you need to get healthy. And then get healthy. More Purity on everything. 10% on all Purity, on all, not on all Purity thing, on all health things. Everything that I play needs some Purity. Everything kind of already has Purity. There you go. Purity plus 20, but Disbelief. I'm gonna do that. I have a lot of stuff that can give me belief. I can play that right. Gosh, winning this game seems impossible. So you have no sickness. But you're also on 100. I'm gonna do that. Go on. Impurity, that's for someone else. There you go. And also start believing again. And you become immune so that I can draw more cards. Health and belief, that's good. Not necessary for you. Seamstress, you just get that. Glacier, there you go. And 10-10. We're gonna do that. 3 sickness minus. Okay. And believe. You are sickened. Anyway, there you go. I'm gonna keep. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I did a thing, I guess. I finally did a thing. More Purity on my cards. Again, Purity is my bottleneck. There you go. Purity and Disbelief. Again, I could do that. I have a lot of stuff that gives me belief. I'm gonna do that one again though. 600 is the next spot that I need to get to. Okay, let's see. Do you have anyone with a lot of sickness? No. But I have people with disbelief, and this one gives belief and gets rid of sickness. Is anyone sick and in disbelief? Yes, herbalist. So we're gonna keep that for the herbalist. So you just get rid of your sickness, there you go, do that. And you're now also immune to purity loss. There you go. You are good the way you are. I'm not gonna do that for you. I'm gonna do that for you though. Thank you very much. So, you are in disbelief. So, I could give you that. And back to belief with you. That's totally fine with me. That was well calculated there. So you definitely need that. No one is sick. You don't need the health though, so we're gonna do that. Stay in disbelief. You gain the purity and the belief, and let's just nearly max you out, I guess. You know what? Let's max that out. There we go. Because I get something good out of that. Okay, is everything that I could play here? No, that one. And again, immune to loss of stuff. It is tough to get up there. Like seriously, it is tough to get up. So you just need some purity, but I want to keep that for others. You're good, move on. You would need some belief is the thing. But I don't have that for you. But you get health and purity. Sickness. Okay. Hey, actually that plays really nice because you have sickness. There you go, get your belief back. Oh, that would have been better for you, for the herbalist. Well, whatever. Yeah, immune to health loss. And give me my cards. Okay, you are not sick. You can give me that. There you go. And more purity. Oh. Purity 15. Yes. Oh boy. I'm doing good enough to not die, but I'm not doing good enough to get high up to do what I need to do. Let's just give you belief back, Butcher. You have no sickness, so there you go. And you also become immune to health loss. Good for you. You have no sickness, but you have disbelief. But on that you're fine. So I'm gonna just make you immune to loss of that and we're fine. Again, sickness and belief. That's good for the minstrel. For you, there you go. Purity, that's gonna be good for next time. Not for this turn, but for the next one. So you have one sickness, but I'm gonna make you believe. There you go, gain the wheel. That's all I'm gonna do for you. Sickness and belief again. This is just gonna get rid of your sickness. Up with that. I did another. And discard everything. There's a weird glitch going on there. I don't care though. So Purity. Purity. Everything that I play needs purity. Oh, they're taking some pretty strong hits now because a lot of them are in disbelief, and that sucks a lot. So you're already in disbelief, so I can do that, and then I'm gonna put you into belief. Then you're gonna become immune. Go on. You are in belief, so you don't really need much. I'm gonna do that and just get some purity. Thank you very much for your time. You're good the way you are. Would love to do something for you, but it feels kind of unnecessary to do anything for you. So Executioner, thank you for your service. I just kind of want to have you in belief again. So health and belief, because it doesn't matter, honestly. There you go. And for you, I want to get rid of your sickness and give you your belief back. And then health. Beautiful. And more health. There you go. Such a slow climb. Such a slow climb. More purity and minus sickness. That's just a good thing. A lot of them fall pretty quickly into disbelief at this point, and that's something I don't like. It's at this point extremely difficult to keep them where they need to be. There you go, up all the way with you. You're my 100 boy there. You have nothing that you need. Just gonna give you that because you get some purity for that. There you go. Purity and belief. That's good. We're gonna keep that for the seamstress because we will need that for her. Other than that, that is just sickness and purity. Nobody here has sickness. You're gonna get that. Let me shuffle some cards in. Thank you very much, Glacier. So you get purity and belief because you need that, my friend. More purity, and then you will not lose health. And for you, you might lose some health, but you will not be sick, and then you will get the health back. Ah! Come on! I want to remove cards. That's actually gonna be good. I want to get rid of one of these disbelief cards because they suck a lot right now. And yeah, let's do that. Why do I lose so many points? Ah, you're getting knocked so hard down here. This is making it way too difficult. You are in disbelief again. Can't really do anything for you, but you're immune to any loss there, so good for you. You are fine overall. Do that for me, please. Thank you. You are also fine overall. Do that for me. Thank you very much. You need to have some belief, please. And then belief, that's important for you. Beautiful. Then you get belief in purity. Curse of nauseousness. There you go. Oh! You're gonna be fine, Gravekeeper. We're gonna do that. I might have messed that up in a way. Let's increase purity on you. I don't care really. Believe, please. Okay, I need to just whomp in there one more time really good, and then I should have that. Wow, Gravekeeper just took so much damage there. I need those for the Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper needs those, but you need Purity and Belief. There you go. You're welcome. You just need to not be sick. There you go, you're welcome. You're fine. You are in Belief. But you're sick. But I need that. Take some Purity. Oh, that'll be fine, right? Mistral, you need to fucking Believe. And that quick. And you need to not be sick. Very important there. And have some health. And have more health. There you go. I want to remove cards. What do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of that one. And get rid of one of these shuffle cards. And immune cards. The immune cards seem like they're gonna be useful. Because I want to have, at this point, the people not lose anything in this phase. Because that sucks a lot. But it was better than at other times. You just mosey on. Let me shuffle that back in. Also, you're immune to something now. Welcome back. Don't need the help for you. The butcher could use that. Well, actually, it gives me belief. Oh, I have belief. Well, whatever. You're immune now. And there goes your sickness. Beautiful. For you, Minstrel, you get that. I have nothing that could give you... not that. Hey! That seems better for the midwife, though. You're gonna be fine. So, midwife, your sickness is gone, and you believe again. And you get some purity, and I hope you believe. You better believe. And you love the purity, and you will be immune to that. Let's go. I'm gonna remove some cards again. I'm gonna remove the shuffling cards. They don't seem necessary to me. And is there something that's just absolutely pointless to me? Honestly, the health, if, and this card, not so useful. Belief, if at least 40 purity. I'm gonna take that. Okay. Such a slow crawl up there. Okay, minstrel. Purity for sickness. That seems like a fair trade. There you go. Be on your way. Nice. Can use that. There you go. Take that. Be on your way. Take that. We're fine. You could use some purity. And honestly, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get that. Beautiful. For you, I'm basically gonna do all three of these. I did it! Oh boy, this took so long. I like it. It makes me stressed out of my gourd. Took me 25 days doing. It really felt like 25 days. This is a stressful game trying to micromanage everything here. It was easy enough to keep my people alive. I hate that I lost one. But as soon as I had my base and everything ready, it wasn't that bad. Going further whenever they visit you to get health was a good decision, because that way health was never a problem. at that point I really should have just doubled down on getting my purity for everyone. This is fun. This is also just a prototype, if I remember this correctly. And they already have something good going on there. They could go for, I don't know, more interesting music. Or if, as the days progress, if you lose one person, there could be another phased in so that it stays difficult that way. Could be a fun mechanic. Because you can only lose 4 people. But if you but technically if you lose 3 people, you have less that you need to manage and can maybe get through everything a little bit easier. Even though you have the curses, you might get through that a little bit faster. So if they always phase someone new in if someone dies, that may make this even more difficult despite losing people, because you still need to manage more populace. So that might be a way on how to make this even more challenging. This already was stressful, but just for the fact that it was so difficult to get this bar filled up while trying to manage everything. But once I had a grasp on how to manage them, that wasn't a problem anymore. So again, if you would do something like that, that probably would make this a little bit more challenging. But overall, that was fun, and I'm probably gonna sit down and play this a little bit more by myself because I enjoyed games like this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, let me know down below, and I will see all of you next time. Bye!